Oh, I knew I was going to see you again. I knew I was going to see you again. Welcome back to the page, guys. Make sure you sub. Make sure you hit the bell. Come in, close the door. We got to talk about another tech, but this time it's pretty special. The focal point to this video is Labrynth Butler. We're here to talk about it, so let's talk about it, shall we? During the main phase quick effect, you can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard, and then special summon one Labrynth monster or set one normal trap from your hand. Then set normal trap can be activated this turn when your opponent activates a card or effect in response to your card or effect activation of a normal trap or a Labrynth card, except R.A.'s Butler herself. You can activate this effect and special summon it. Now, obvious conflict with this card before we deep dive into what it would be good with is it simply inside of other trap decks that aren't Labrynth would need to not run into cards that are conflicting, such as hand traps and counter traps. But as far as normal traps are concerned, this card encourages actual trap cards to be played, but also moving them ahead by pace. So why are we mentioning it? Well, let's take an example deck and then apply this card, shall we? Let's look at Exo Sister. We all know about Martha and Sisters. We all know how strong they are and how strong they can counter your opponent's graveyard. But why would Labrynth Butler fit into this? Well, simply put, if you can get an Exo Sister Vadis into rotation and set it on the field, as well as a card like Karma Cannon in case they get out ahead of you, or even a card like Punishment. Let's say, for instance, that they're activating Fiendsmith Track, for example, and then have dumped a card to the graveyard, and you 100% can see the window in which they're about to chain. Being able to set up in a Vadis ahead of time to be able to counter anything and then shut off the graveyard for the remainder of the turn inside of a deck like Exo Sister is probably the broken tech that a deck like this would need. I feel like additionally we'd have to also mention a deck like Eldritch and other decks that would specifically play cards that play Trap Trick in them, maybe even a Buster Blader strategy, but specifically with Eldritch as well because, well, let's face it, you can maybe set up a Sanguine on turn 0, as well as also additionally lean on those same trap cards that we already talked about. I think we all were a little bit tired of floodgates, so why not just enjoy this time, these new traps, and a Wild Wild West metagame where anybody can win at any time. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I myself, I'm out. Arrivederci. Ciao, babe.